In this video we will be discussing the notes of the chapter Coal and Petroleum from the Ncert textbook Class 8 2021. At the end of the video we will be dealing with some practice questions on this topic which will be useful for your exams. Coal and petroleum. The resources which are obtained from nature and we can use them in the best possible way without modification are called natural resources. Examples of natural resources are air, water, coal, etc. The resources which are made by human by modifying natural substances are called man-made resources. Examples of man-made resources are guns, tanks, ships, submarines, etc. There are two types of natural resources which are exhaustible resources, inexhaustible resources. The natural resources which can be exhausted or finished by human activities are called exhaustible resources. Examples of exhaustible resources are coal, petroleum, natural gas, minerals, wildlife, forests, etc. The natural resources which cannot be exhausted or finished by human activities are called inexhaustible resources. Examples of inexhaustible resources are air, sunlight, etc. Coal. It is one of the fuels which was used to cook food. Earlier it was used to run railway engines to produce steam to run the engine. Nowadays it is used in thermal power plants to produce electricity. Formation of coal. About 300 million years ago the Earth used to have dense forest in low-lying wetland areas. Due to natural processes like flooding, earthquake and other natural disasters, these forests got buried under the soil. Because of high temperature and high pressure, the dead plants slowly got converted into coal. The slow process of conversion of dead vegetation into coal is called carbonization. Coal is a fossil fuel because it was formed from the remains of vegetation. Coal is processed in industry to get some useful products such as coke, coal tar, and coal gas. Coke. It is a tough, porous, and a black substance. It is almost pure form of carbon. It is used in the manufacturing of steel and in the extraction of many metals. Coal tar. It is a black thick liquid with an unpleasant smell. It is a mixture of about 200 substances. Coal tar is used in the manufacturing of starting materials such as perfumes, dyes, drugs, explosives, plastics, paints, roofing materials, etc. Nowadays bitumen, which is a product of coal, is used in the place of coal tar for metaling roads. Coal gas. Coal gas is obtained during the processing of coal to get coke. Coal gas was used for street lighting for the first time in London in 1810 and in New York around 1820. Nowadays, it is used as a source of heat rather than light. Petroleum. It is a black, oily and foul-smelling liquid. It is also known as black gold due to its commercial importance. The word petroleum is derived from the word petra and oleum. Petra means rock and oleum means oil. The word petroleum means rock oil or oil from the earth. Petroleum is also called as crude oil. Petrol and diesel are obtained from petroleum. Petrol is used as a fuel for light automobiles such as bike, car, scooter, etc. Diesel is used for heavy automobiles such as tractor, truck, etc. It is a mixture of various constituents such as petroleum gas, petrol, diesel, lubricating oil, paraffin wax, etc. Formation of petroleum. Many years ago the living organisms on the sea died and sunk on the surface of the sea, and soon they were buried by the sand and clay. Due to the absence of air, high temperature, high pressure, and bacteria, the dead organism slowly got converted into petroleum and natural gas. The world's first oil well was drilled in Pennsylvania, USA, in 1859. 8 years later, in 1867, oil was struck at Mukum in Assam. In India, oil is found in Assam, Gujarat, Mumbai, and in the river basins of Godavari and Krishna. Refining of petroleum. The process of separating the various constituents/fractions of petroleum is known as refining. Petroleum is refined in petroleum refinery. Natural gas. It is found above the petroleum. Natural gas is stored under high pressure as compressed natural gas, CNG. CNG was used for power generation. CNG is now used as a fuel for transport vehicles because it is less polluting. It is a cleaner fuel. The great advantage of CNG is that it can be used directly for burning in homes and factories where it can be supplied through pipes. Such a network of pipelines exists in Vadodara, Gujarat, some parts of Delhi and other places. Natural gas is also used as a starting material for the manufacture of a number of chemicals and fertilizers. India has vast reserves of natural gas. In our country, natural gas has been found in Tripura, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, and in the Krishna and Godavari Delta. Fossil fuels. They are the dead remains of living organisms buried under the earth many years ago are called fossils. Coal, petroleum, and natural gas are fossils and used as fuels, so they are called fossil fuels. Uses of constituents of petroleum. Liquefied petroleum gas LPG is used as fuel for home industry. Petrol is used as motor fuel, aviation fuel, solvent for dry cleaning. Kerosene is used for fuel for stoves, lamps, and for jet aircrafts. Diesel is used as fuel for heavy automobiles and electric generators. Lubricating oil is used for lubrication. Paraffin wax is used in the manufacturing of ointments, candles, Vaseline, etc. Bitumen is used for preparing paints, road surfacing. Here are some practice questions. We will discuss them in the next video. That's the end of the video. Like, share and subscribe my channel if the video was useful for you.